Hey, language enthusiasts! Welcome back to our online German intermediate series. In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of reflexive verbs. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss a lesson. Let's jump into Lesson 1, Reflexive Verben. So, let's start by looking at some example sentences. Ich erhole mich, I am recovering. Ich wasch mich, I am washing myself. Interessiert sich für Deutsche Autos. He is interested in German cars. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly are reflexive verbs? Well, reflexive verbs are those that always have a reflexive pronoun. For instance, sich erholen, to recover. These reflexive pronouns refer back to the subject of the sentence. For example, ich erhole mich, the mich refers to the same person as the subject, ich. Another key point about reflexive verbs is that they always form the perfect tense with haben. For example, ich habe mich erholt. I have recovered. Now, how do you differentiate between reflexive and non-reflexive verbs? Let's take sich waschen, to wash oneself, as an example. In the first sentence, sie wascht ihn, she washes him. The object, in, is independent of sie, making it non-reflexive. However, in the second sentence, sie wascht sich, she washes herself. The reflexive pronoun, sich, refers back to the subject, sie. Reflexive verbs can have either an accusative or dative object. For example, ich schmink mich, I am putting on makeup. Here, mich is the accusative object, and it refers to the same person as the subject, ich. Another example is rasiert sich, he is shaving himself. Again, the subject and the reflexive pronoun refer to the same person. Now, let's delve into reflexive pronouns in the accusative. Take sich erholen, to recover, as an example. Ich erhole mich, du erholst dich. Sie erholen sich. I recover, you recover, they recover. The reflexive pronoun changes based on the subject. Moving on to reflexive verbs with dative objects. For instance, ich putze mir die Zähne, brush my teeth. Here, mir is the dative object, and die Zähne is the accusative object. The dative object indicates an indirect object, and in this case, it refers to the same person as the subject, ich. Remember, the position of reflexive pronouns in a sentence is crucial. They typically come right after the verb. For example, sie ernährt sich sehr gesund, she nourishes herself very healthily. Reflexive pronouns also play a role in questions and subclauses. Wascht du dich? Are you washing yourself? In this yes-no question, dich comes right after the verb. And of course, reflexive verbs often come with prepositions. Wir freuen uns auf den Urlaub, we look forward to the vacation. Kümmert sich seine family, he takes care of his family. That wraps up our first lesson on reflexive verbs in German. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up.